This summer, the Charles County Government Summer Internship Program gave students the chance to dive into real-world experiences while discovering how local government serves our community. With both 10-week and 6-week sessions, the program welcomed high school juniors, seniors, college students, and recent grads, opening the door to future careers right here at home.
My name is Michaela Beasley. I work with Charles County Tourism Events, and I decided to work with Charles County Tourism Events because I'm very interested in events. I love the behind the scenes, the beforehand, actually working and incorporating ideas, bouncing off ideas with each other, and then having a product that just flourishes what we decided to come bring to life.
My name is Cassie Shoulders. I interned with the Department of Public Works under the Environmental Resources Division as their communications intern. And I decided to intern with Department of Public Works in Charles County because I am studying environmental studies, and I also previously have worked with the county, and I think it's a great place to work. I really love the environment and the culture.
My name is Jada Lewis. I interned under Sam Drury for Recreational Parks and Tourism Inventory. And what made me intern is just trying to challenge myself and see how I could take my communication skills with something like working at the parks and going around to different parks.
Something I'll take away from this internship is community. Everybody that I worked with, Maggie, Alicia, Ashley, Brittany, they just made it so comfortable. And I'm just so thankful that they did that because this is my first real internship, and I'm just really appreciative of them.
Something I will take away from this internship is learning about bureaucracy and how the government works, and realizing that there's so many different checks and balances that go into making one thing happen, even if it seems small from the outside. There's so many different people that are involved in a project, and even one person can make the biggest difference.
Something I take away from the internship is just because something is not exactly what your main field is doesn't mean that you can't still do it. So I go to college for media journalism and film with a concentration in audio production, but that is still under the School of Communication. So me going out to the parks and talking to different people and learning different things, I can still use that for communications and even with creativity, because I'm learning different people and how different people act and just how to communicate with people a little bit more, and that's always good knowledge and useful to use.
For someone who is thinking about doing an internship with Charles County government, I would encourage them to look at all the different possible options there are, and even if it's not something that necessarily pertains to their degree, there is so much experience you can get from being hands-on and being in a real-world situation, and that experience will take you so far, even just learning how to communicate with people and learning the different inner workings of a government facility. I would just encourage people to put themselves out there and to just try, because you never know what you could get from it.
I would say do it, because I was the same way. I'm a creative. I don't, this government stuff is not for me, but it's honestly really cool.
I would just say go for it. You never know unless you try, and if you don't get it, then you can always try again. And if not, then you can just go a different route, and that's fine too.